Good morning, students.
Good morning, Uncle.
Yes, so welcome to a new topic. So the topic we are going to be looking at is finding simple interest and amount. Finding simple interest and what?
Amount.
So that's what we want to look at today. So let us explain the following concepts. Now I read simple interest. This is an extra money to the sum of money kept in the bank. It is an extra money you get when you save your money. For example, if you save 50,000 naira and you leave it in the bank for let's say 6 months or 1 year, depending, savings account. By the time you want to withdraw the money, you are not going to withdraw just 5,000 naira. The money would have grown. And what makes it to grow? What makes it to grow is that interest they added on it. The extra money for keeping your money in the bank. They added extra money. Maybe they might decide to add like 500 naira. They don't just add it. It depends on the interest percentage they are using. The rate they are using, the percentage. So they have a way of calculating it, and that's how they get it. So try and save money, not in the house or in the bank. Now, here is the formula. This is the formula. Interest is still the same as simple interest. Okay, this is just the short form. So the formula for it says principal times rate times time divided by 100. Then let's talk about the principal. Principal. This is the actual money deposited in the bank or lent to someone. The actual money you kept in the bank or that you keep in the bank. For instance, you went to the bank to save 5,000 naira. That 5,000 naira is your principal. Okay? That 500 naira that entered it, that made it to increase, is the interest. Okay? You see the difference? 5,000 naira, the money you save, the interest that you get, the extra money you get for leaving your money in the bank for long is the interest. Now, rates. And what's the formula? Here is the formula. The formula says principal equals 100 times simple interest divided by rate times time. Okay? Now the next one, which is rate. Rate. This is the percentage at which the bank calculates the interest. So interest vary from bank to bank. The interest that the rate that First Bank may use may be different from the one that GT Bank will use. So they are not the same interest. Okay. So now, here is the formula. Formula says rate equals to 100 times interest, or divided by principal times time. Time. This is the duration or period of time the money stays in the bank. The duration, if you leave it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years, depending on the number of years you want to leave your money. So, the more you leave your money in the bank, the more interest you get. Okay? So when we talk about time in simple interest, okay, we are talking about the years. We are referring to the years. So what's the formula? The formula says time equals 100 times I divided by principal times rate. Then the next concept that I'm going to explain is amount. Amount. This is the total of the principal and interest. And what's the formula? Formula says amount equals principal plus interest. For instance, Let's say you kept your money in the bank for some years. Your principal, let's say, is 5,000 naira. And by the time you want to go and withdraw all the money, additional 500 naira has been added to it. So you say 5,000 plus 500. 5,000 plus what? 500. And that will be what? 5,500. And that's the amount. Amount equals principal plus interest. Now let's do this example. Are we ready? Now the question says find the simple interest on 500 naira for 2 years at 2%. Now we have 500 naira. What you are looking for is simple interest. Question mark. So here your principal will be 500 naira. You see that? Your principal is 500 naira for 2 years. 2 years will be your time. That's the number of years you want the money to be in the bank at 2%. So your rate is 2%. 2% means 2 over 100. Hope you know that. That's the meaning of 2%, 2 over 100. Okay? So now, what are we looking for? We are looking for interest. Question mark. And the formula says interest equals to what? Principal times rate times time all over 100. Okay? So your principal is 500 naira. Your rate, which is 2%. Let me read the division line. Your rate, which is 2%, you put the 2 up. This 100, this is it. Okay? Then times time, right? That's 2 years. Now let's cancel. 0 can cancel 0, 0 can cancel 0. So 5 times 2 times 2. 20. So your interest here is 20 naira. So this is your principal. This is your interest. So if you want to get amount, how do you get it? Amount.
Principal plus interest.
Very good. So let's go to the next question. Now let's take a look at the next question. The next question says, what is the simple interest on 4,500 naira for 4 months at 4.25% per annum? Solution. They are asking for simple interest review. Simple interest. So interest is what we are looking for on 4,500. So our principal will be 4,500. You see that? For 4 months. That's 4 months. Listen. That 4 months will be equals to 4 over 12. That's 4 at 12 months make 1 year, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's 4 over 12. So when we cancel, it will give us 1 over 3, right? Is that correct? At 4.25%. So rate 4.25%. So let me change this to improper fraction. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1.
17
over 4%. Do you see that? Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
Do you see that? Good. So now interest. Principal times rate times time all over 100. So here, interest is your interest, your what? Principal is what? 4,500 multiplied by your rate is 17 over 4, right? So I will put 7. I will put, there is a permanent 100. So let me put the 100. Let me put it here. I want everything to contain. And now that's 17 over 4. 17 is up, 4 is down. Put 17 up, put 4 down. Multiply by principal times rate times time. Your time is 1/3. Put 1 up, put 3 down. I hope that is clear.
Yes.
That's a very nice concept. Confused?
No.
So cancel this to 0, cancel this to 0. 3 can go here. 3 can go in 45. That's 15, right?
Yes.
Good. So what else can I cancel? Nothing. So 15 times 17 times 1. Please do that for me now. 15 multiplied by 17 multiplied by 1. Cos it. Alright, welcome back. So now you have solved it, right? So 15 times 17 is 255. 1 times 4 times 1 is 4, right?
Yes.
So we don't have enough, so let's use short method to solve this. So 4 will go in 20. 4 in 4 is 1. 4 will go in 25. How many times?
6 times.
6 times. Remainder 1. 4 will go in 15. How many times? 3 times. So that will be 63 whole number. 3 over 4, right? So now, children, so we got 63 whole number, 3/4. So because we are talking about money, because we are talking about money, so it's going to be in decimal. It's going to be in decimal. Calculator, but I know you have calculated it. So 3/4 in decimal will be what? Yes, it's correct. We have done this several times. 63 naira, 75 kobo. You people have learned to convert. So this is 63 naira. So our interest is 63 naira, 75 kobo. Now let's take the last question. Are we set? So now, last question says find the amount payable. Now we are looking for amount. Find the amount payable on a sum of 400 naira. 400 naira for 3.5 years at 4.5%. Solution. Now, what information do we have? We are looking for amount. Question mark. Our principal is 400 naira. Okay? The what else? Time is 3.5 years. I'm trying to manage this place. 3.5 years. So this I can convert this. 3 times 2 6 plus 1 7. Let me do that. 7 over 2 years, right? For the time. At the rate of 4.5%. Rate is what? 4.5%. So 4 times 2 is what?
4 times 2 is
Plus 1.
9.
9 over 2%, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Good. So another thing that is missing here is interest. Interest is also missing. So first of all, let's calculate the interest. Interest is principal multiplied by rate multiplied by principal times rate times time all over 100. Okay? So your principal is 400. Your rate is 9. Let me do the division line. We already have 100 down here. So multiply by your rate is 9 over 2. So let the 9 be up and the 2 be down. The 9 is up, the 2 is down. Then principal times rate times time 7 over 2. Let the 7 be up and the 2 be down. You see that? So 0 will cancel 0. Draw will cancel 0. 2 here, 1. 2 in 4, 2. 2 is still going. 1 here, 1. So 9 times 7 is 63. Wow. So our interest is 63 naira. Do you see that? Our interest is what?
63 naira.
Okay. 63 naira. So now, we want to calculate the amount. Amount equals to principal plus interest. And what do I do? Which means our principal is 400 naira plus our interest, which is 63 naira. And the answer will be what?
463 naira.
463 naira. And that's our amount. Just try to manage this, please. I hope you captured it.
Yes.